Think about this. 3 generations, 3 different lives, 3 different sets of advice. Yet they all fell into the same trap. Your elders saved money in the bank, your parents bought houses, and you were told to invest. It all seemed logical, safe, and right. But the reality was very different. It was all carefully packaged illusion. Let's start with your elders. For them, saving money was the pinnacle of security. Set aside a portion of your salary, keep it in the bank, and don't touch it until retirement. Governments incentivized it, banks advertised it, families built their lives around it. Everyone lived with the dream of a safe future. Then the 1970s came and a silent enemy appeared: inflation. Money accumulated and banks eroded and purchasing power dropped rapidly. In the UK, the pound lost nearly half its value over a decade. In Italy, the lira lost value over the years. Savings melted away. Europe, America. Everyone lost unknowingly. Your elders were not at fault. They followed the rules and did as they were told. But the system had turned the path they thought was safe into a trap. Next came your parents. They were taught a new lesson. Buy a house, it will appreciate in value. The home was no longer just a living space, it became an investment tool. But in reality, a primary residence does not generate income. On the contrary, mortgages, taxes, maintenance, and renovations constantly consume money. It may seem like forced savings, but it binds you in a chain of debt. In the early 2000s, Spain's real estate boom was like a golden ticket. People stretched themselves to buy homes, dreaming of huge profits. Then the 2008 crisis arrived. Houses lost value and families were left in debt. In Ireland, half-finished neighborhoods remained. And in England, those who bought homes in 2007 had to wait years to profit. Your parents were not at fault either. They followed the rules and took the path they thought provided security. But just like your elders, they realized too late that the rules were filled with traps. And now it's your turn. Advice changed once more. Don't save, invest. The market always goes up. But is it really so? Interest rates are low, inflation eats away at cash, and banks are not reliable. Social media shouts, "Don't let your money sit idle. Put it to work." People comply. Meme stocks, crypto, NFTs. Some earned early, but most lost. In the 2022 crypto crash, $2 trillion of paper wealth vanished in just a few months. In Europe, supposedly low-risk bonds were packed with risky derivatives and pension funds that nearly collapsed. Even the world's most disciplined pension system in the Netherlands quietly reduced payouts because returns failed to reach promised levels. Worldwide, young people repeated the same mistakes as their elders and parents. They followed the rules, while the system once again decided who would win. And here's the painful truth. The system's essence doesn't change, only the packaging does. Your elders saved money, your parents bought houses, and you were told to invest. 3 different strategies, but the same result. Wealth flows to the top of the pyramid, while losses fall on ordinary people. Each generation thinks it is playing a new game. But there is no game. The same scenario repeats with new players. Inflation steals value from wages and savings, slowing down the majority. Bubbles, housing, tech stocks, crypto. They inflate rapidly, pull people in, and then burst, transferring wealth to a minority. Debt, mortgages, credit cards, student loans bind you into long-term obligations. When these 3 traps combine, the flow of wealth from the bottom to the top is guaranteed. History has shown this repeatedly. In Rome, emperors devalued currency while ordinary citizens lost, and the elite retained wealth in land and resources. In Weimar, Germany, savings were wiped out by hyperinflation, while factories, farms, and gold holders remained intact. After 2008, retirees in Greece were deprived of promised benefits while foreign creditors were paid first. But not everyone lost. Miners went bankrupt, yet merchants selling shovels, supplies, and denim prospered. Levi Strauss built wealth selling denim. Those with productive assets won while cash holders lost to inflation. During housing crashes, those who acted wisely profited, while others sank into debt. The system was designed to take from the majority and give to the minority. But if you understand the cycle and position yourself differently, you can join the winning minority. Here's the real lesson. Each generation faces a new lie, but the choice is always yours. There is no despair, there is strategy. In the gold rush, miners failed, but merchants like Levi Strauss and Samuel Brannan prospered. In Rome, those hoarding coins lost, while those with productive resources won. During the Great Depression, stocks crashed, yet providers of essential services emerged stronger. The majority chase easy security, while the minority build around lasting value. What is an asset? A primary home that does not generate income is not an asset. A savings account that loses value to inflation is not wealth. Pension funds outside your control are not safe. True wealth is found in things that retain or generate value over time, skills resistant to inflation, services people need, productive assets that generate cash flow even in crises. It's not glamorous, it's not hype-driven. But here's the difference. Will you be like the miner who loses everything, or like the merchant selling shovels for generations and building lasting wealth? Let's return to the story of 3 generations. Elders lost through saving, parents were caught in housing bubbles, and your peers are at risk in the markets and crypto. But it's not inevitable. The mistake isn't just following advice. It's failing to realize that the system is not designed for you, and that awareness is liberating. Once you see the illusion, you can leave the wrong game and write your own rules. Don't let inflation consume you. Don't make your home your retirement plan. Don't chase opportunity bubbles. Focus. Build and own things that survive crashes, surpass hype, and create real value. When the dust clears, wealth and freedom will belong to those who remain.